Oh my goodness. It has been a busy day, and one that was on my last nerve. What do you do? Oh. But be that as it may, I want to pull cards because Scotus has now said they will hear the immunity case. So what I think is going to happen, this is another giving Trump another delay tactic, but I don't think that they are going to give him full-on immunity like that. But I think that they are saying, well, we'll help him out as much as we can. We can't give him immunity, but we can hang it up for a while. Okay, we can delay this a bit. But let's see what the cards say. But that's my immediate feeling on this. Now, the other thing that happened is, Trump, like I said, doesn't have the money, okay? He says, I've only got $100 million. And Abba was out there saying, he's got plenty of money. He'll put the bond up. Don't worry, that's coming. And no. So he's trying to play, let's make a deal. Let me just put up $100 million. That's what I have. Well, no. That barely even covers the E. Jean Carroll thing. It doesn't cover the New York fraud trial at all. So he's scrambling for money. They've said now that he could go to the banks. They're going to lift that and see if he could get a loan. Good luck with that. Because his properties are about to be seized. Okay? So I doubt he'll get a loan, but be that as it may, we're going to look at the Scotus thing now. So what is this plan of Scotus? What are they going to do? Well, above it, they're friends of Trump, of course. Hello. Like I said, they're going to give him what they can. Kind of turning their back on things. Crossing it is what's going to get anchored in. Foundation is the rainbow, the promise when it comes to the future, okay? So what they're going to rule on for the future. Going into it, a divergent path that he's taken, and they're kind of taking it is this marriage, like I said, most of them there are Republicans. Above it, it's kind of a firework type thing coming down. But foundation is the millstone, okay? The millstone, the crushing thing that's going to happen when it comes to 45 and it comes to his business and his standing, etc. So the challenge is, the cross to be born, the cross to bear. The outcome is what's new, what they're going to rule on. Above it, his fishtails, his drama. Foundation is the history. And underneath of it, the end. The end of it, okay? So they are going to rule on this. Let's see if we can see what else is underneath of this. The ongoing saga. They're looking at this, the Constitution, etc., and they're looking at the sacrifice here that has to be made, the law. This is a tough thing to have to deal with, and the health of the nation. This is going to be moving forward for protection when it comes to this toxicity, okay? So it looks like it's what I said, what it looks like, but let's go ahead and break this down. They're anchoring this in. They're going to do what they can for him, but they can't give him total immunity. Okay, underneath of it, looking at the future. And when it comes to his bid, his narcissism and his bid for running government, that's coming to an end, okay? You can't just commit crimes and have total immunity. Okay, looking at the promise of this, but this is the millstone, the crushing blow when it comes to the history of this. There's no way that they can give him total immunity. Okay, turning their back on things, it's going to be explosive. And, you know, with his lies and fishtails and stuff that he's done. What's going on now is the contract, and the challenge is the cross to bear. Going into it, we had the divergent path, and the outcome is something new. So they are just saying, yeah, they're going to rule on it. They're going to delay things. But, yeah. No, you can't have absolute immunity to commit crimes, okay? But let's go ahead and look at the tarot and see if the tarot backs it up. You know, the best they can give him, I think, is to delay it a bit. But they can't overturn the Constitution and just say, yeah, you have total immunity and you can come over here and have all of us killed. Get rid of Scotus. Okay, I don't think they're going to do that. So we have the hidden things, okay? And underneath of it all, yeah, what's being worked on, okay? What they're working on with this. Kind of what they're saying behind closed doors. Those two. I think Mickey's under the bed and Miss Lily is, you know, grousing him out over there. So what else we have? Eagle. See it from a higher perspective. Okay. So that's what's going to be worked on. The hidden things, they're discussing it. And shine, okay? So they have to put out a good ruling. So let's see what else we have with this. They need to see it from a higher perspective. They may be conservatives, but they've got to take into consideration protection for the country. They can't just give somebody carte blanche to commit crimes. Yeah, above it. Kind of out in the cold with this. Okay? What's crossing it is this delusion. Underneath of it, we have the Pandora's box trying to keep the lid on it, and underneath of it all, this is a tower moment. Going into it, we have MAGA, the Trumpian clan, etc. And their pie in the sky, illusionary drama. Above it, this is kind of a nightmare scenario. Underneath of it, they're tied up. And again, he's facing a loss. The challenge is the cup running over. There's just way too much. I say it's the cup of abominations that's overflowing. The outcome, yeah, no, okay. Retreat, no. He's not going to get full immunity, okay, but they are trying to delay it. Because up there, we have the world, we have our rules, our laws, okay, and then we have the sage. If we go more looking at what's under the surface, the story, the hidden things, they're going to take a movement on it. The message, what they're going to put out when it comes to him holding on to this, they're at this moment trying to figure out the action. He's going to be upside down when it comes to them aiding him, okay, with this new thing coming in. They're holding on to the information and, kind of blocked from what they're working on when it comes to the merchant selling this, okay? He's not going to sell it. He can't get away with it, okay? So again, breaking this all down, we have the hidden things that they're working on. They have to see it from a higher perspective about his dark illusions, what he's talking, and they got to come up with a good thing. They have to shine. They have to put out the right outcome for this. Underneath of it all, this is a tower moment. He's facing loss when it comes to them and the sage advice, okay, etc. The foundation got the lid on the Pandora's box. They are tied up when it comes to the rules, the laws, the regulations. Above it, he's out in the cold, facing the nightmare scenario that is encompassing his world. What's going on now? They have this illusion, the drama, okay, that's up in the air. The challenges, his cup of abominations overflowing. Going into it from the past, we have the MAGA clan, but the outcome is, guess what? Rest. So this could be, the delay, a bit of a delay, but it's also, he's not going to get what he wants. They cannot rule that he can have total immunity. There's just no way that they could ever rule that. Yeah. So I'm going to leave that here, and we'll see you online.